Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I've tried deciding to which direction I was going to go, so this is the way we're going to go. We're going to start doing energy readings for the collective, and I hadn't decided, how I was going to do those. There's so many different ways that people read online, but I wanted to do kind of an educational and reading at the same time. You can see I've got my little Lego characters. This guy's doing push-ups and this guy's wearing a mask. And so these two, represent the male and feminine. And Barbie here has gone through some stuff. She's, I don't know, kids do things. And then I found this little creature. I think this came out of like a toy box. This little girl here. I think some of them like the eyeballs squish out, but Anyway. We're going to do energy readings for the masculine and feminine. And so, the spiritual community in the last, couple years, the distorted masculine energy, a lot of times people don't realize that they're reading the masculine energy in the collective in everybody. It's not like a man over here or a woman or, gender is really immaterial. It has more to do with everyone's masculine energy versus their feminine energy, and it's the healing of the masculine energy has more to do with what's going on right now. And the masculine is your structure or your biology changing so that you can listen to the feminine or the world at large to see what it needs. And if you don't know what somebody needs, then you don't know how to listen. So understanding how to listen and quieting the mind is what creates a healthy relationship, right? And with yourself, not only for yourself, but with the people around you. If you can't listen to the people around you and what they need, then, what are we doing? So, and the masculine represents choice, right? So, girl over here, she's just trying to look good and say, hey, look, let's attract something that's worth attracting, because if all you're doing is attracting distorted stuff, it's representing, what you're doing in your masculine side. So let's get started. So, what does the collective need to know today? So all my light workers out there, and all my beings of light, they're just smiling at me. You can feel them smiling at me, or smiling at us. And whose guides are directing us to get good messages for the collective? So what's the masculine energy today? So the masculine, whoever this is resonating with, the masculine energy is bound. If you're watching this channel, you're just bound by something. What's the feminine look like right now? Inverted star. So trying to figure out, the star energy is that guiding light energy, and so you're not attracting exactly what you want because it's being blocked by the masculine's desire for material wealth or addictions or things in the material realm that's diverting its attention. So if any of you are resonating with this, this obviously doesn't apply to everybody, but if your masculine side is looking to the exterior world of what the exterior world can provide for you, then you're not, you're being diverted from what you're attracting, and what you're attracting is getting blocked here. So let's see what else do we got here. So we're going to turn these around because I had my deck upside down. So we've got the Hierophant, Justice, and the Page of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity, there's going to be justice and teaching that goes on here in order to get from here to here and turn this card upside down. So a lot of conflict in the environment you're always going to be in conflict if you're looking to the material world, because everybody's, 90% of the material world of people in the material world are fighting over, assets. And so, yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. This Lover's card inverted is the inability to connect with your higher self. You're always falling in love with yourself. This Lover's card in the straight position is indicating the mending of these two relationships, of your masculine and feminine side. And when this is inverted, it means you're having a hard time connecting with your higher self. So, I get the feeling that whoever I'm talking to here is just focusing too much in the material plane. If you're new to my channel or you haven't watched my channel before, maybe you are looking at my channel. If you're focused on how much money you're going to make, you're always going to be kind of getting pulled away from your higher self, because your higher self is trying to get you to connect higher with them, to be able to listen to your environment and provide for it, because it has nothing to do with the money that can be gained from that. It has to do with how you're able to share the love with yourself and the people around you, right? So I'm going to keep this short. This has actually been a pretty good reading, and it really represents the group collective on a whole right now. We're seeing inflation rates rise, and all these things happening, and Barbie over here, on everybody from Barbie's perspective, she's a little bit beat up, and these guys are kind of small in comparison. But think about what's going on in the group collective and why this month is so important. There's whole communities and groups of people that are getting too centered on materialism, and they're, as inflation rates rise, if that's where you see your focus and that's where your focal point is, you're going to be too concerned about how much money you're making and not just listening and providing for your environment. There's nothing more important than being able to show how much you love for the people around you, regardless of how much money you have or don't have. The better energy you put out there is what you get back. And so putting yourself in service to the people around you is the most important thing. So let's get one more message here. Let go. So, letting go of the outcome. I don't know if you guys can see this card. It says let go. And letting go of the outcome of anything is the first step. Being able to let go, say, to follow your heart's desire. Follow our deepest desire are to be able to provide for each other exactly what each other needs. And a lot of times what we need isn't what we want, right? Our mind wants one thing, but what actually we need is to turn this friggin' card around over here, right? So I hope this reading resonates with you guys. Just let go and listen, especially this month, because letting go is about the beginning process of healing. And you really have to be able to heal your heart space and to be able to listen to the world around you before you're able to provide for it. You really don't know what somebody needs on a day-to-day basis unless you're able to listen. And that's kind of part of, what this is here, is being able to listen and provide for your environment. So, love you guys. Appreciate your support, and have a great day.